Welcome to our video on managing donation funds and pledges. Begin by clicking on Funds and Donations under the Donation menu item on the left side menu. The top section of the window is your fund list. The donation year dropdown in the top left determines which funds are displayed. Change the year to view or work in a different year. To add a new donation fund, click on the blue button that says Add New Fund at the top of the screen. A new line will populate in the list with the name field auto-filled in with a new fund number and highlighted so you can immediately type in the desired name for the fund. When you enter a name and tab out of the field, the fund falls into the list alphabetically. If you want to change the name of an existing fund, just click into the name field and make your change. All changes are automatically saved. The ID is the donation fund ID. This number is automatically assigned by Icon and cannot be changed. The year shown is the donation year the fund is in. The next two columns show the total dollars pledged and total dollars given to the funds. You can click on the pledged dollar amount in blue to add pledges. A new window will open showing all of your donors with an assigned donor number. If someone is not showing on this window, it is because they do not have a donor number assigned to them. To assign them a donor number, go to Donations, Donor Numbers on the left side menu. You can use the search bar to quickly find members. Any columns with arrows can be clicked on to sort in either ascending or descending order. The pledge period is defaulted to weekly. You can adjust the period per donor, or you can make the change using the default pledge period in the bottom left of the window. If pledges already exist, those will not change when you update the default pledge period. This is helpful if most givers pledge for the same time period, such as on an annual basis. You can change the default to annual. Enter pledges in the box for amount and select a period for the donation, as well as a start and end date if they should be different from the default dates. The total pledge amount is calculating the amount entered with the period selected to show the total pledge. Enter a pledge note if desired. You can click on the three dots in the top right corner to add or remove columns from your view, as well as add filters and print reports. Close this window when you are finished entering pledges. To make a fund inactive, check the inactive box for the fund. This will stop the fund from being selected when entering future donations. Next, select a fund type. There are three different fund types. The most commonly used type is tax deductible. If you want to record money coming in for things that are not tax deductible, such as a t-shirt sale, that would be a taxable fund since goods or services are being exchanged. The type IRA is used when donors are giving from their IRA accounts and need a separate statement. The date range of the fund will default to 1 year. The date range is important because it dictates if a fund is a single-year fund or a multi-year fund. If the date range is more than 365 days, that would make the fund a multi-year fund. The fund will automatically be created in other years it belongs to based on the date range. To delete a donation fund, click on the trash can icon in line with the fund. The totals for both pledges and donations for all funds will show below the fund list. If you want to merge two funds together, click Merge Funds at the top of the window. In my example, I have a Memorial Fund and a Memorials Fund, both with donations posted to them. I want to merge Memorial Fund into Memorials Fund, so I will select those in the From and To dropdowns. It is important when merging funds to verify pledge totals for the funds and specify which funds are in the To and From dropdowns. This is because pledges will not transfer. Once you have your funds selected, click the orange Merge button. You should see a message that the merge was successful. Once the funds are merged, you should be able to delete the unneeded fund that has a $0 amount. You can add or remove columns in your view by clicking on the three dots in the top right corner. If your church uses Worldline for an online giving partner, you will see an option for Worldline Giving. You will want to make sure that option is checked so it displays on your main window. In the Worldline Giving column, select the boxes that you want displayed on your online giving page for donors to select from. If your church exports donations to QuickBooks, ensure the QuickBooks columns are displayed to set up the export. If your church uses fund accounting with Icon CMO and you want donations linked to accounting, you will want to display the columns Accounting Fund, Checking, and Revenue/Liability. Linking to accounting means that when donations are entered, the system will automatically create a journal entry in your general ledger based on the settings in these columns. Choose the accounting fund, checking account, and either a revenue or liability account that the fund should be linked to. You can choose to hide these columns again once they are set up, and the settings will remain in place. Icon automatically copies funds, donor numbers, and pledges into the next fiscal year the first time you change your donation year dropdown on the Funds and Donations window to the next year. This eliminates any need for previous year-end processing. The system will only copy the funds, donor numbers, and pledges ahead 1 year at a time. Thanks for watching.